Okay, so welcome back, part 9, uh, NHL GM Dynasty here. Uh, Colorado Avalanche up now. So, top players for Scott here, Rantanen, and then Doughty. So, hard to include Doughty here, but he did get the 4 points per game as a defenseman. But I think a lot of people know that Doughty doesn't have a lot of value in the league since we have a salary cap, and that 11 million makes it really difficult to add in a lot of other players. But besides the point, he's also got Vasilevsky, who's about to enter a big contract here, but best goalie in the league. Um, Prospects, Sorokin, Pinto, Foot, Honka, Hemboniemi, and Poulin. So, I mean, that's a pretty good core of prospects there, but no one really high end. I mean, Sorokin looks to take over the Islanders' net, but goalies are always a wash in terms of hit and miss, so don't really know what to expect, but promise is there. So the good thing about Colorado, goaltending. So Vasilevsky just signed that massive contract, just won the cup, so doesn't have to really worry about it, and he's got a nice prospect in Sorokin. So if Askarov's available for him at 9, don't really think he's going to take him. Uh, so that's the good, the bad. So thin support cast. So not a lot of top players, and then the number of 4-point players in his lineup. I think he's got about 3 or 4 there, and then the rest is just like I didn't even think a lot of the players played um, over 75% of the games for their teams. There's a lot of open spots in the roster. Um, and then the other bad thing about Colorado, uh, bottom 5D in the league. So outside of Drew Doughty, not a lot of support. Um, which leads me to my draft analysis here. So you're going to get a significant piece at 9. Um, I'm guessing it's going to go forward, 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 forward in our draft here. Uh, just talking to people here. Consensus around the league, and this is some insider info. It's going to go Laffy. Uh, Heard CBJ is pretty big on Byfield, which means Stutzel, and then Raymond at 4. I think Kyler wants the best player available. So unless he trades down, I think he's going to take Raymond here, uh, which leaves Ian at 5. Ian, I think, might go best player available too. Uh, Ducks, Ducks, I could see going Rossi, to be honest. 6 Askarov, so 9. Um, Quinn, Holtz, Lundell, Drysdale all be available. Maybe Sanderson. But and I think with something like this, can't go wrong with any of those guys. Um, which is exactly what I'm saying here. So a team can use help at both D and forward. Um, and then my last bit of piece would be he's got 29, 39, 60. So I don't know. There's got to be a team above him in like the I don't know. We'll say 19 to 21 range where you could package this with the 29, try to get up there. Reason being, he needs more potential at high end talent. So if you can move up, try to get someone that sneaks down the board. That was my strategy last year and ended up with Sider and Broberg. So get into this range. If you could get one of those guys that drop down, take him, and then just sit and wait on him. It's worked for me, so not a bad strategy. Colorado.